Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you're subscribing because that really helps me. You know how we do. Today we're just doing a get ready with me. I'm just gonna sit, do my makeup, do a bit of a chit chat with you guys, and you get to create this look with me too. So get your brushes out, get your makeup, let's have a little one-on-one time and let's get into this YouTube. Okay guys, let's get into it. I'm going to start with the MAC strobe cream, and I'm going to place it on the areas that I want to highlight. So this is my favorite cream. Yeah, I'm just going to place it on the areas that I want to highlight, like here, here, here. This is an oldie but goodie, so we love it. Done my brows already. You will have seen the YouTube video about my brows, so you can check that out. And we are going to go into the brow area. I'm going to go into the Maybelline 20 Fit Me Concealer, and I'm going to do it underneath my brow bone. Now I like this because I don't like to have my brows too highlighted. I prefer it to look more natural. So this shade 20 works quite well for me. Then what I do is I use the MAC brush and then I just blend it down my eye area. This is actually a technique that Makeup by Ariel uses too. And I'm just gonna blend all the way down. Now you can use your eyeshadow primer as well. I'm still waiting for mine. Oh my god, I did order off ASOS, but they then said it was out of stock once I'd bought it. So I was so sad. Then what I'm gonna do is go in with my Amrezy palette, go into the shade New Yorker, and I'm just gonna place this all over my lid using my blending brush. So guys, how are we feeling now that we're out of lockdown? Not fully, June 21st, obviously, but how are we feeling? I love having it back to normal. I didn't realize how crazy it's been. You know, because you kind of get used to this normal life, but actually, seriously miss real normal life. I think the real thing is when we don't have to go out with masks. If that ever happens, I have no idea. So yeah, I'm just blending this all the way out. Then what I'm going to do is go into this brown shade, which is 1988, and I'm going to use this smaller brush here. I'll list it down below, and I'm going to use it on my lash line and also in my crease area. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with the same brush that we used before. Now you can use another blending brush if you wanted to, but I'm just gonna use this one because it's the closest to me right now. But yeah, I've just basically been, I went out to a couple of restaurants and I need to go out to more. I want to try some like more foods and things like that. Okay, so my camera just died. Yeah. So I've just been ordering some more merch because you guys went crazy for it. Yeah, I just ordered some more merch. I'm looking oily right now because we've been just sat here trying to sort everything out. So anyway, what I was saying is I just went in to my lash line and just blended some of this darker color on there just to kind of make it really nice and natural. I'm gonna go in with my brown liner right now. This is the Collection one. Wouldn't recommend it, it's not that great. Get some of the e.l.f. ones, they're amazing. And I'm just going to basically flick up and then bring the product down slightly to the middle of my eye. So yeah guys, what have you been doing? How is everyone feeling about being out in the world? My dog is outside my room. So yeah, cute. Right, now let's get some lashes on. yeah, so I basically have just been working. My merch drop happened, which was so amazing, and now just sorting out different warehouses because like I want different prints and stuff like that, so that's really exciting. My single has released, which was so amazing. My video is going to be out soon as well, which I'm so excited for that too. Just like edited that with the director. So yeah, it's just crazy. Whoops. It's crazy like how many things you can do in a day. This weather is just not the one for me. Who else needs to be in a hot country right now? Because I do. I am over this weather, totally over it, to be quite honest. And the worst is the fact that obviously I have a dog, so she obviously has to be walked, so you've got to go out into this weather, which is very annoying. Not from her, but you know, I get it, she'd be so bored, but sometimes I don't want to go out in the rain. So yeah guys, these are some lashes I just put on because basically I've had to send all of my lash types that I create to my warehouse, so I only have the ones that I'm like not really feeling. Okay, we are done with the lashes, so we're going to do the skin, my Maybelline Superstay, and I mix it with my MAC Studio Fix fluid in the shade NC37. So I put my foundation on first, and I use a kabuki brush that's kind of not too dense, pretty flat. This is literally from Primark, and it really is quite good. It's super soft as well. And I'm just gonna pat this into the skin. I also might mix it with a bit of my face and body just to give me a bit of a glow. I'm not really feeling a super matte foundation today. So yeah, I've just been doing shows. So guys, if you don't know, basically I am a live show host for an app called Ooh. That's a bit like QVC for the app world, I guess. And so I'm a live show host there. I also am a makeup artist. I do makeup on a lot of the rappers in the UK. So that's what I do, and also females as well. I do that as well, and then I do music too, and I have just launched my merch line, which dropped on the app, and you guys literally sold it out. You guys didn't know that, but you literally sold it out. It's crazy. Like, it's so exciting. So I'm so grateful, honestly, like you have no idea. And then soon to be dropping my lash line and hopefully onto cosmetics and everything, really. So yeah, I've just been sorting out other merch to get because so many people have been asking, you know, what can you do this and can you do that? And it's just like a dream come true. With that, obviously I want to have these other businesses anyway. Yeah, it's starting to live the dream, which is crazy. And then also obviously I'd love to be a full-time, and basically I'm a full-time influencer with this app, but so watch out, we gotta keep working hard. So yeah, I've basically been in Manchester, which is cool because I actually had been to Manchester I think once in my life, and that was when I was really young, so going there was cool. New experiences. Like, I love to travel. I am a super fan of traveling, so I'm going to be releasing a lot of music this year. We're literally going to work so hard on my music and everything else, but I always tend to like, I love music the most, but I tend to always like go with what's kind of, you know, making me like money at the time, or not really like making me money, but you know, what's becoming successful. So I like keep going. It just makes me push myself, but I need to remember that music is also successful, starting to slightly be successful in my life. It's just music, it's literally takes so much. People don't understand about music, but like what you pay for your studio time. If you can't engineer yourself, which I can, thank God, you pay for the engineer. You pay for equipment, you pay for your video, you pay for your distributor, who is the person who basically puts your songs up somewhere. You pay for your promotion of your song. You pay for your mixing, your mastering. You know, it's a serious like outgoing. And that's what people, I think, don't understand with music, because they don't get like how much hard work and money goes into it, you know. When I went to LA, I funded it myself. I went there myself, funded it myself, even though I had interest and they asked me to go over there. It was still funded by myself, you know. And I was like, I have to do this, because if this can happen, then why would I, you know, not go over there? And it just turned out that it wasn't the right thing for me at the time in my life. So came back here and then started doing music here. But I feel like, because I was so young when I went to America, I feel like I've been more in that American mindset a bit. Like, it's a lot easier to do stuff over there, like especially if you're British. Like, it's a lot easier to kind of move about and people are willing to work. I feel like the UK scene is very, you know, they're in their own cliques kind of thing, and it's quite hard to break through, especially, you know, when you're new to the scene and stuff. So yeah, it's a really hard industry, but it's what I've wanted to do my whole life, so we're gonna make it happen. Whilst also doing stuff that I've always wanted to do, like dropping a lash line and doing YouTube. Like, I've always wanted to do YouTube, but I've always been nervous to do it, and also I've been insecure. You know, it's so difficult looking at yourself, editing yourself as well, when you have insecurities. My hair is going to get sorted out at the weekend. I'm so excited. I'm getting micro ring extensions, and yes, you guys will come along with me with that too. I've got a super wet beauty blender and I'm just gonna press that into my skin. So yeah, it's a really hard industry, and I think like it feels worth it when you've got the support, and that's what I think people don't understand. Like, your friends, you know, sharing your song, keep streaming it, buying your song, going to your events. That is a big deal for an artist. So yeah, if any of your friends do music, please support it. And I appreciate everyone who supports mine. You know, and also I forgot to say, the time and energy that you put into it. Like, you're being so vulnerable, you're writing these lyrics and writing these melodies, and it's so vulnerable. So it's not just fun and games here, people. It's not just fun and games. I'm going into my powdered foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm just lightly, very lightly applying it all over my face to merge and blend everything together. And the neck, don't forget the neck. We don't want two different colored necks. I love this technique. It just makes me feel airbrushed. And then what I'm gonna do is go into RCMA, which is one of my favorite brands. And I'm gonna go into that, and with the same brush, I'm just going to literally dust my face off, because remember, I'm very oily. So, but I wouldn't put this underneath your eyes because it might give you flashback. So yeah, just going into that. That mixed with the powdered kind of foundation color, it basically won't wash you out. And especially like my girls of like kind of darker skin tones or whatever, using a colored powder is what you want to do, because it won't wash out your skin at all. Now going into my other Fit Me one, which is a lighter shade, And I'm just going to apply some of this underneath my eyes. But what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to apply bronzer first to the nose. Now this is a really easy nose contour. Get your bronzer and literally just go like this on your nose. And then it will go like this. Then what I do is I get my brush and I get the baking powder and I place it on the sides of the nose and then underneath my eye as well. And I kind of just press it into the skin. You can leave it on sometimes. I just tend to press it in though right now. Now you can see my nose looks really quite snatched. And what we're then going to do is go in with my concealer brush, this precise one, and go in with the highlighting shade. And we're just going to highlight we're going to go like this again. Then we're going to use the stippling brush and just go like this. Yes. Look at that nose contour. And then we're going to also use a highlighter after. So yeah, just applying the baking powder, slight baking, not really doing too much because I don't want it to be too bright. And then some along underneath here. This is so, I'm sorry, my hair, I can't wait to get my extensions in because having short hair, this just doesn't stay. Just doesn't stay. Okay, now I'm going to go into my bronzer. I'm using the Elvis Duran one from Bobbi Brown. That's just because that's the nearest one to me right now. Normally I use Maybelline. It's up to you what you want to use. And I'm just going to apply this here, here, over the top, not trying to ruin my baby hairs, even though I did them so fast, guys. I'm learning how to do baby hairs, okay? I'm learning how to swoop my edges, okay? So don't come for me if they are not looking on point. They will do at some point. And I still put a bit more on the tip of my nose to kind of lift it, and then also here underneath. We love. Going in with my square brush, I'm going to use my bronzer again and just go under the lid. I'm going to go to get my hair done because I've had my short hair for so long now and I am just not feeling it anymore. I've had my hair dyed, so I've got, you know, really nice highlights, and I just want that kind of long J-Lo hair now. That's just what I'm feeling. I've had short hair for literally 4 years now and I'm bored of it. I'm bored. So it's time to get some extensions in. I've never done micro extensions, micro length. Normally I get weave put into my hair, or I've had tapes before, tape extensions. So this will be quite different for me. I was going to do LA weave, but I think I'm going to do these micro ones because they last a bit longer, and also it's going to be easier for me to wash my hair, whereas with like weave, it's I hate it. I've had wigs before as well, but I'm not very good at putting them on, so I hate the fact that they last, you know, a kind of week, if you can do it at a week, or like 3-4 days. I go to the gym, so they don't last on me for that long at all. I kind of sweat them off. A weave or tape-ins or any extensions are better for me. What I am going to do is I'm kind of feeling like a bit of some of the lighter shade. So I'm just going to go into Wasted and I'm just going to apply it literally here. This is not a very good technique to do. This is just me being a rushing makeup artist, but I'm just doing this because I kind of just want it a bit light here, you know? So that's just me. Yeah, this brush is amazing, by the way. This is the matte, but I don't even know what it's called, but I'll find it for you. This is a really great brush to use. It's really easy to apply product with. I'm going to apply my Barry M Russet Lip Liner. This is the Velvet Matte Longwear Crayon from Primark. And I'm just going to, I need to sharpen it really, but I'm actually just going to apply some of it here on my hand and just mix it in to my lip liner shade. Sometimes I prefer to do this. And then I'm just going to tidy up underneath. Blush. Okay, so I'm applying my blush. This is an e.l.f. blusher, and I'm just applying it again at the top here. Now I go slightly higher, and I was looking at the technique that Kylie Jenner's makeup artist does, Ariel. Really like how he does his blush. He uses like loads of blushes though. So yeah, I'm just gonna use a small amount of his technique. Go. And then he like mixes the blush, but this one's good for me today. Now I'm just going to apply a bit of highlight as well. Oh yeah, so I have my single release party coming on, which I'm so excited for. So that's going to be on the 5th of June, and it's a turn up brunch. It is a club brunch, and it's alcohol, non-alcohol, with fire dancers. There's so many things. It's going to be super fun. I'm gonna add some highlight with this fan brush here. I don't like to use a fan brush too much, but yeah, so we've got that. So I'm so excited, and you guys are definitely going to come on with me if I don't get too drunk. Okay, so I'm just running errands today. I have had stuff that I needed to sort out, so this is why I'm just doing this kind of makeup. My boyfriend's gonna go to gym, so I'm gonna go to like a coffee shop with my dog down the road. So this is just like a glam that I like to have, and also if my boyfriend's in my house, then I kind of like to have something that's not too super glam, even though people say this is super glam, but you know, it's me. Right guys, so this is the final look. I hope you loved it, and I hope you were able to get ready with me at the same time to have my Starbucks cup. How we do, guys? Please make sure guys to share, comment, subscribe, like as well, and let me know what else you want to see from me in the comments too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.